personnel, like what we call the barracks or the police, whatever, as against the citizens. They should live amongst us. I think that these people, these policemen, should be living out in the community with us. Don't you think that it will also lower crime?
I feel like familiarity will breed contempt.
Which one is the familiarity?
If you are seeing them every day, you are living with them.
That is why you will be even afraid to commit crime.
You are doing Indomie together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So my concern is the pile of sand from the gutter that is still, and the blocks, please, they should clear it.
And that one there.
If the IGB is not aware, it's still there.
That area should be Tema West. That area. Spintex is Tema West, that side. Yeah.
Malam Junction. They sit at the gutter, the stand is still there.
It's still there.
As at this morning.
Please.
It's still there.
And it rained today too.
So it will clear into the
to go back into the gutter.
Maybe he doesn't know. So I'm just announcing it.
The Tema West MC.
This is who we are.
He doesn't know.
She's talking about the IGP.
But
in front of his house, he doesn't know.
Maybe he's moved to an official residence. He doesn't even know.
But so the house has been given to somebody else or what?
Yeah.
Definitely, even if he's moved.
No.
I mean, people around him might be in the house. So definitely.
Because yesterday I did a piece of my mind on that.
Yeah.
That we did a cleaning on Friday, Saturday, and as I yesterday on my way to work, even on Sunday I went for a program. So on my way on that stretch, it's just by the roadside, like it's open.
Somebody has been assigned to it. The person sleeping on the job. Simple. That is what it is, Kwame. But let's do a very important.
Let's move.
Before they come to gold board.
Which one is the good board?
But before this squad comes to a gold board, let me do the story I wanted
This
to
is
do.
very unfair.
Very, very unfair.
How do you know that Doc and Goji are going to do something on gold?
They literally opened the story.
The implicit.
Page 2.
1 in 5 district face severe teacher shortage.
Kwame, see, page 4.
Wow.
Gold board commits 8.4 million Ghana cedis to.
Are you not excited?
Was it not part of the headline?
So, hold on, let me finish.
But when we're coming, we're listening to the headlines. Beautifully explained.
Yes. In fact, read out.
Of course, with a beautiful voice.
Exactly.
That gold board commits 8.4 million Ghana cedis to restore water infrastructure.
Exactly.
But I'm not even coming there. But since you mentioned, I'll come there.
This is allow.
I've not even seen the story.
Sir.
I was going to page 2 of the story. But I am angry, so I'll go to page 4.
Exactly. My brother, continue.
So the Ghana gold board.
That's right.
You must say, almost 8.4 million Ghana cedis.
Yesterday I got a message from I saved that message. I got a message from
They say what?
I'll try to get it.
What is the texter saying?
We were doing yesterday. There was a story you did, and the texter said, "This is induced conversation."
Please, we are professional journalists. We don't do any inducement.
It was on the greeting on the tour. Thank you very much. A very good morning to Lawyer Combat.
So now we can't greet managing directors in this country again.
Especially the ones who are doing well.
Exactly. Kwame, we are in this country for 16 years and more. We've been told the story of Thor. The Thor is nothing to write home about. In 2 years, we have a managing director who has turned the fortunes of Thor to make profit now. And we shouldn't trumpet the achievement of Lawyer Combat.
Go ahead.
Hey, so if we don't say this one,
Who will say it?
who will say it? In fact, who is supposed to say it?
Exactly.
Are we not journalists?
Let me proceed to good board.
Proceed, my brother. Proceed to good board. Share.
Kwame, so the Ghana Gold Board has committed 8.4 million Ghana cedis towards the rehabilitation of 3 critically damaged water supply system affected by illegal mining and other environmentally harmful activities. Kwame, the word underlined. 3 critically damaged water supply system. Kwame, lots of people are battling with water shortage in the country. And Kwame, the water company limited says that they are unable to fix those water treatment plants because of low funds, lack of funds or whatever. And Ghana
people like you don't pay water bill.
I pay water bill.
You don't pay. So
Kwame, and Ghana Gold Board has heard their plight and says we are coming in to solve the problem. When problems are identified, it needs to be solved. It doesn't need to be complained about.
Exactly. Are we not throwing money at the problem?
We are not throwing money at the problem.
Because we know that
with this one,
wrong, and we are doing it.
No. With this one, it cannot be the story.
We are fixing the critically damaged
Galamsey done. Because as the 8.4 million, I am sure Doc could say we could have used it for A, B, C, D, E. If we had stopped the Galamsey. We are sitting there and we are watching people do the Galamsey.
I mean, according to the data, the water treatment plant didn't start damaging.
Of course.
Under the Galamsey. Because
it's been like that for some time.
Fantastic. But the
Galamsey has made it worse.
Worsened it. But there's a problem. And when there's a problem, there has to be a solution.
Exactly.
And Gold Board is fixing the problem.
Exactly.
That's it.
Fantastic. The word underlined again. 3 critically damaged water supply systems affected by illegal mining. So the commitment was announced by the Chief Executive Officer of the indefatigable, the hardworking, astute lawyer Sami Jemfi.
Exactly.
Oh, that is in the story.
It's in a,
yes.
It is.
No, just to be sure.
When I'm done,
we are reviewing
when
the
I'm
story.
done, get the paper and see.
I just asked. Sorry.
During the official signing of the strategic partnership agreement between Gold Board and the Ghana Water Limited in Accra, Mr. Sami Jemfi explained that although Gold Board was established primarily to regulate and oversee gold training under the Ghana Gold Board Act 2005 Act 1140, the law also mandates the institution to support environmental restoration, reclaiming, and sustainability initiatives. Mr. Sami Jemfi said, due to budgetary constraints, Gold Board would initially finance the rehabilitation of the three of the 6 facilities, with plans to support the remaining 3 under the second phase.
Okay. My brother, mention the facilities. Near Monseman. My brother.
He said the partnership with Water Company Limited. So affected facilities are located at Bonsa, Daboya, Trede, Chifopraso, Kwenyako, and Daboase.
Yes.
Kwame, you know that.
I remember the Kwenyako one.
You know the Kwenyako one. Kwame, the Kwenyako one, it serves sweep through your hometown. Where is it? I think, what's it?
So Lizzie's from
Mankesime, all do serious.
Your grandfather doesn't have water. Are you aware? But because of Gold Board,
yes,
your external families will have water.
Yes.
Are you not excited?
Even at Jumako.
My school, SDA Senior High School in Jokwa, Tezako, that whole area, no water. Now they will get access to potable water under the Ghana Gold Board.
Lawyer Sami Jemfi.
The Kwenyako water treatment, it come out to Obrache Kwenyako Senior High School.
Kaswa.
Part of Kaswa. What do you say?
Yes.
Kwame. Daboya and the entire surrounding community.
Isn't the Savannah region?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kwame.
Yeah, 3 years.
Chifu Praso, Bonsa. Kwame. Chifu Praso, it serves your hometown all.
So Trede has in the Ashanti region?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've not been there in a while.
Kwame, let me commend
I didn't know they have water.
Lawyer Sami Jemfi and the team on this route. In fact, this is what some of these agencies should be doing as part of their corporate social responsibility. You shouldn't be using this one to be sponsoring unnecessary things. This is what our taxes and our money should be going. After all, it is water. And water is life. So Lawyer Sami Jemfi is giving life to a lot of people. So we commend Gold Board.
Are you excited or not?
Oh, I mean, anything that gives life, I'm excited about.
Yes.
So you're excited about the initiative by Gold Board?
Of course.
Fantastic.
So we commend Lawyer Sami Jemfi.
We discussed some of the communities. I remember the case of Kwenyako very well.
Yeah.
Because this is plus or minus about 2 or 3 months ago. And the challenges that the locals they were calling us to push the agenda. So if somebody has heard their cry.
Exactly. So
any other stories quickly?
Of course. Let me.
Today is Dog's birthday.
It's okay.
Are you aware that today is Dog's birthday?
No.
You are not aware that today is Dog's birthday.
When's Dog's birthday?
You are not aware.
Who?
No.
You don't know that today is Doc's birthday.
No.
Dr. Desmond Kofi Annan.
You are living in Jupiter. You don't know that today is Doc's birthday. And today all bills are on Doc. You are not aware.
Mami.
You're free Kempinski.
Oh,
American
come
breakfast.
on. We are giving you breakfast.
British lunch.
Lunch and supper.
Yeah.
The birthday
And Chinese
came-
dinner.
There's a timely intervention.
I tell you.
In the middle of the month. The 15th day of July. Very timely intervention.
Gary, the birthday has fallen right.
I'm telling you. Middle of the month.
And let's say good morning once again
Exactly.
to lawyer Edmond Combat.
Exactly.
Don't mind us. Those of you who are struggling to be cool, don't mind us. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. Don't mind
So
us.
the birthday timely.
Very
Very
timely.
timely. Sure.
Timely.
Lizzie after 10. American breakfast at Kempinski. Join us.
Okay.
Then British lunch.
Yeah, I want mine
I'm
here.
Evan Pick.
Because this two, I don't trust them.
In the case.
I don't trust them.
Hey,
I can say trust a dog, but girl.
hey.
Dog, I trust a dog, but girl, no.
I
It shall be
see.
well. It shall be well.
Gary, so someone sends a message to Doc. He says, wish him a happy birthday for me.
Okay.
He's been my hidden crush for a long time.
Hey. Ja.
Let's do be in your cabin.
Studio B
At this point,
there.
at this point, and the messages are coming. Happy birthday to Doc. Happy birthday to Doc. Sir.
No,
Keep
of
them
course,
coming.
of
Keep
course,
them
of
coming. Today is Doc's birthday. We're having British breakfast at
Exactly.
Kempinski.
Yes,
At 10.
yes.
We'll do American lunch at Mervyn Pick, and then we'll do Chinese dinner at Imperial Peking.
Assembly.
Now, one. Then tomorrow morning we'll finish it
Who's
at
money?
La Palma Royal.
We want to finish all our money.
Doc,
The timely money.
lawyer Combat will provide.
Anyway, but Kwame, so let me say that we are grateful to God for a deduction of the lot of life that He's allocated. Me, I always say that every birthday for me is a deduction, not an add up. So you see me, the things I do, I'm always in a hurry because I don't know my allocation, the number of years given to me on earth. So I'm always on the move. What I need to do today, I make sure I do.
Like
No month, no procrastination and all that.
Yeah, like
So
like there's no
exactly.
tomorrow.
you're always in a hurry. Nanadu. You're always
So we are grateful to God for a beautiful deduction of 1 year of the lot that He has allocated, which I don't know. And so we thank our colleagues and everyone who is wishing us well. We hope that we'll continue to be a blessing to
Amen.
a lot more people.
Amen.
Yes.
May you live to see your great grandchildren.
Oh yes. Kwame.
Amen.
Amen. So I'm saying that those of you, me, I don't need anything. Like I said this morning, I just need a phone. So if you are listening to me, want to dash me a phone.
17 Pro Max.
If no, me buy phone.
Not like
No, no,
Samsung.
no.
He's
Me
a
buy
Samsung,
phone.
he's a Samsung person. He's
Either
not like
you
this.
give me Yam or you give me Samsung, you give me any other brand, I'm
Why
okay.
don't you like an iPhone?
No. Me intimi yusu.
But more
It's too
do, more
complicated.
do.
Me intimi yusu. That's the honest truth. I've always not liked it.
I've never
Complicated
used
like
one
women.
before. It's too complicated for me.
That's
It's not
it.
complicated.
Then you
For
see
me
this
to-
complicated at all.
You touch this touch. How can I be holding a phone? That is like I'm holding a human life. Have you seen somebody drop their iPhone before? Look at their actions.
Yeah.
Tell them my phone falls
Yeah.
down. I'm normal. I just pick it up.
Somebody
Those who use
can
iPhone,
go-
when their phone fall
I tell
down,
you.
their body language, it's as if the whole world is coming
I
to
tell
us.
you.
The way
Because the investment in the phone is too much.
Oh, yeah.
the way you shout,
Hey, Charlie, Lizzie, how do you people do it? You spend like 30,000 on the phone.
No.
Wait,
Lizzie,
like, how
Lizzie
do you
has
do it?
not. No. Until it's come to a phone that.
It's okay. It's okay.
So when the phone is
It's
falling,
okay,
when the
it's
phone
okay,
is falling,
it's okay.
she can allow the phone to fall.
Your mic is off. It's off. And then found.
For
It's okay.
emphasis.
Your phone is off.
So Kwame,
Your mic is
So-
off. And
so-
then found.
directed to this end.
Where
I
she buys her phone is none of your business.
Aye.
And then found.
So let's wish Doc a happy birthday. And we pray that today he will get the brand new phone that
Since he
I'm
wants
sure
a
by
yam
now.
period,
Yam. I'm sure
No,
by
not
now.
a
Yam or
Samsung.
One
The
powerful
Davi senders,
Samsung
the listeners.
Yes.
They are paying
We'll
attention.
do the needful.
Yeah.
Hopefully by Doc will close by 1 p.m. today.
Yeah.
By 1 p.m.
When we
He
are
should
back
get
from
his
the
new phone.
British.
Yes.
Tomorrow on a review,
we will show the new
unboxing.
Yes, we'll do the unboxing.
Unboxing of the phone.
Yes, you tell me.
It's a child.
Yes. It's
Kwame. Every day, Charlie. Yes, you tell me.
Kwame, they say that boys' life matters.
Yeah.
Yes.
David Senna is giving you ice.
Ice.
Yes.
You better watch as well. Because we are watching you.
David Senna is giving you
Kwame,
ice.
it's very important that, boys, we also need to get good things for ourselves. Kwame,
They should stop the singlet and boxer shorts.
Yeah.
No.
Kwame, you know the last time I went to the mall. Last time I went to the mall, I went to withdraw money and I went to buy good shit for myself. Do you know what I was thinking?
Also shot.
You always buy for them.
Every day for our women, for our children. Kwame, I took amount of money. I went to buy shirt and shoe for myself.
That's all.
And then when it's our
Then I displayed that at the back of my car.
That's right. You need to have bought the shirt.
I left them at the back seat to the next day. Then they went to take it.
And then you wrote at the back, need to have bought some.
Human beings don't need.
So when I drive, I look at the back. I say, my tata.
Yeah, human beings don't need.
Sometimes the depression, the frustration men go through. We need to buy good things for ourselves to encourage us that whatever we are doing, there's a better tomorrow.
That's all.
Thank you. So today, please get Dr. Desmond Kofi Annan a good phone.
Exactly.
In the next year or two, he will become a lawyer in this country. He will defend you at the court.
Exactly. Catch it home.
I'll be the clerk. So our numerous listeners.
You be the clerk. Oh, cousin, you be the lawyer.
No.
You be junior lawyer. Carrying the documents.
Those guys, they are too not even the lawyers.
Those clerk people.
Imagine calling me that I want to see you. The protocol you go to. The way you wait for me and
But on a more serious note, that comment you made about Lizzie never buying a phone. The thing has hit
I'll
me
give
hard.
you the news details.
It has hit me very hard. Lizzie, can you connect?
So when the phone is falling, there's an insurance company. So come to our numerous listeners. Listen to us this morning.
Connect me to the insurance firms. Connect me to your insurance firms.
The headquarters is in Tema. Kwame, no, wait. Kwame, let me finish my advocacy. Because the phone has to come today.
Oh, but you forgotten that the Ejumera is listening.
Of course.
Yes.
I like to see Gagungo.
Yes. Today is Desmond's birthday.
How he did it for the Aboagye victims.
Yes.
He should do it on your birthday.
Exactly.
You are in need.
Exactly.
You know the Bible says that we should weep with those who are weeping.
Exactly.
And smile with those who are smiling.
Exactly.
So if Aboagye said Gagungo wept with the Aboagye community,
Now he should smile with those
smile with
who
Dr.
smile.
Desmond Kofi.
Exactly.
Because you tell the country. So our numerous listeners, this is a class morning show.
Yes.
What again do you expect? More music,
Exactly.
more education, and more excitement.
Exactly.
So today is Doctor's birthday.
Yes.
The
So
phone
just
should
like
come.
Alaji said, Agungo did for the Alajo.
Yes.
He should do it for Dr. Desmond Kofi Annan.
Because
You should flag me.
Now he should
flag
smile.
you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Flag me.
flag you first. So,
But I'm sure that
how about
HR is listening.
You know he donated 3,000 bags of rice
Yeah.
to the Aboagye victims.
That was a great move.
3,000 bags of rice. Kwame, and yet 5 kilos. Kwame, jam with Mami Chirim, and yet 5 kilos. The full bag.
The one that is about 300 or something.
No,
That's a 500 kilograms.
yeah,
And that's a big one.
That's a big one. Makuma got 3,000
Lizzie, do the math for me.
and 2,000 boxes of oil. 1,000 carton of milk. Plus 10 tomatoes.
Example.
Kwame, what a philanthropic work.
Yes, he's capable.
Wow.
Very, very
So
capable.
mobile phone, he will send it to buy Mumu.
Kai. But I'm sure it's called HR Nora.
Yes,
To
do the do.
There's-
But that would
there's
not be
money
bad.
abroad,
Like
give it better.
when staff are celebrating their birthday, like HR will do the honors by communicating with Alaji.
Yes.
And then by the time you get to the office, you start your day brilliant.
Exactly.
The
We'll start with me.
Yeah,
We are starting with me. Don't worry.
We start with you. Yeah.
I'm saying that before we end this morning show.
It's like
Alaji said we are
Kwame
going.
Japo says a new dog.
let me correct you, the president.
But you need to play a song for me.
Okay, if you can show me the song to play.
I
give you Lord Bob Cool.
Why, Debbie?
Okay. I know you are
a song that will ginger our listeners
so
to
give me the
track today.
Let's do a kakalika. Let's do a kakalika.
As they are dancing, then they are gingered up to get seen emotions.
You don't worry,
do a kakalika.
We will celebrate you like. When is your birthday? What we'll do in this studio? You faint. So
yes.
We'll do kakalika to celebrate Doc.
Exactly. Don't worry. Do a kakalika.
As David Sana is asking your age. David, he's 55 this month.
Doc is a little over 40.
Yes.
Between 40 and 45.
Yes.
Why can't you mention an exact figure?
But would the age come with the type of the phone?
Yes.
It's okay. Happy birthday to Doc. Now which one is the deduction? Dr. Age gracefully senior. Okay. You didn't add your name. Add your name. This one is coming from Davisana is just laughing. She sent us the laughing emoji, so I'm sure it's for you. This one says, happy glorious birthday to Doc, as we both celebrate our birthdays today. And you say our bills are on KOJ today. Kobe in Lakeside. Kobe, go and find some place and sleep. Your bill is on KOJ. Come bed home. Your bill is on KOJ. Go and sleep somewhere.
I'll share my
Go and sleep somewhere. This one says, happy birthday, Doc. We pray for good health for you. Okay. So yeah, I had to read all of these messages that are coming. And when you send a message to do as the honest. As you send a message, ask for Doc's Momo number. It's very important. Yeah, it's very important. Don't just be. We won't eat messages.
Yes.
Ask for Doc's Momo's number and do
they
that
can
one.
send their gifts,
After the gift, they can bring it here.
Yeah, the delivery can bring it.
Doc's PA will receive it.
Yes,
You receive all the gifts.
You can bring to the new show.
Yeah, so you can bring the cars, you can bring the mobile phones, you can bring the checks, you can bring the house apartment keys.
Yes.
I mean, and fuel coupon. You know there's so much traffic on our stretch.
Yeah,
so we buy a lot of fuel. And tomorrow
I thought Doc could just take the car to tour. No more buego.
No, they've not refined it.
On that note, we say happy birthday to Doc. By news at the time, that way is standing by to come your way with a letter to the president.
Dear Mr. President, one of the key promises that gave many Ghanaians hope during the election campaign was the introduction of the 24-hour economy. It was presented as a policy that would create jobs, increase productivity, attract investment, and transform Ghana's economic landscape. While we appreciate that such an ambitious policy requires proper planning and coordination, many Ghanaians are eager to see faster progress. We acknowledge that steps are being taken towards the establishment of the 24-hour economy market, which is in the offing. This is a welcome development and a sign that the vision is gradually taking shape. However, more needs to be done to ensure that the broader policy is implemented with urgency and delivers the expected benefits to Ghanaians. Mr. President, unemployment remains a major challenge, especially among the youth, while many businesses are looking for new opportunities to expand. A fully implemented 24-hour economy has the potential to create jobs, increase business activity, and make Ghana more competitive. Your Excellency, we respectfully urge you to expedite action on this flagship policy. Let the relevant ministries and agencies provide the necessary incentives, infrastructure, security, and support systems that will encourage businesses to operate beyond the traditional working hours. Mr. President, Ghanaians understand that transformational policies take time. However, they also expect visible progress on promises that were central to your vision for the country. The sooner the 24-hour economy becomes a reality, the sooner its benefits will be felt by ordinary Ghanaians. Thank you, Mr. President, and may God continue to grant you wisdom as you lead our nation. Yours faithfully, Class FM.
So over to you, Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. Today is Wednesday, and Dr. Vanessa Appiah is standing by to give us some health tips.
I'm Dr. Vanessa Appiah, and this is Medical Minutes. You can feel completely well and still have a sexually transmitted infection. That's why you can't rely only on symptoms. Many STIs cause no symptoms at all. Most people with chlamydia have no symptoms. Many women with gonorrhea have no symptoms, and some people living with HIV feel well for years before diagnosis. This is not about character, faithfulness, or shame. It is biology. Untreated infections can have serious consequences. Chlamydia and gonorrhea can cause pelvic inflammatory disease and infertility. Syphilis can affect the brain, nerves, and heart if left untreated. HIV, when diagnosed late, can seriously affect health, but with early diagnosis and treatment, people can live long, healthy lives. Testing is not about fear, it is about information, and information gives you choices. If you are sexually active, make testing part of your routine healthcare, especially with a new partner, multiple partners, or unprotected sex. Condoms remain one of the most effective ways to reduce the risk of STIs and HIV. I'm Dr. Vanessa Appiah, CEO of the Accra London Health Centre. Your well-being matters.
Well, over to you. Go and do that test. You're still live. You're on Class 91.3 FM. Facebook. This is Class 91.3 FM, and thus is a piece of my mind. Just in case you are listening to us for the very first time, it is a segment of the show where I share my thoughts on a subject or more, and also give you an opportunity for you to do same. You can do that via multiple ways. Our WhatsApp platform remains same throughout the program: 0500,000 202, 0500,000 202. Alternatively, you can reach us on our socials. We're streaming live on Facebook. Look out for us on Class 913 on Facebook. Give us a like, a comment, a share, and a watch. Or when the phone lines are activated, you can call us and make those very strong thoughts. 0302 208080, 0302 208080. When you call us, you'll be given the opportunity to share those very passionate thoughts. This morning, two major issues caught my attention, and as if someone in these newspaper organizations just knew that I had put together a piece that was going to emphasize the story and this need. All over the country, when you travel around, and it's not been like that only today, so that someone would say, oh, okay, why are you hammering on this as if this is the only time we've been experiencing all of these challenges? When you travel anywhere from Accra to the north, if you do that regularly, even if you do that once a while, you would see the challenges of this nation at first hand. From the area of education, where you're going to see kids literally with very little in terms of school uniform, textbooks, exercise books, classroom boards, chalk, teachers to teach them, shelter, clothing, rent, roads, hospitals, name them. They would stare at you in the face. They would stare at you in the face because we need them. Unfortunately, we don't have them. When we even have them, they do not appear to be good enough. Almost 70 years into our independence, these challenges are still blighting us. Almost 70 years. Yesterday, I was watching a documentary on the demise of the former Emir of Qatar. And then, after watching that documentary, I put the piece I'm going to be sharing with you very shortly. He took over the reins of Qatar. He deposed his own father. His own father was the Emir or the king. He deposed his father in 1995. And he reigned from 1995 to 2013. This is what the Emir of Qatar did in 18 years of his leadership. Qatar is a relatively small country. The number of Qataris, if you visit Qatar today, they are no more than 500,000 people. But the number of people living in that country are about 3 million. Over 2.5 million of the people who live in Qatar are people who have come there to work. So if you go there, if you are walking on the streets of Doha, you are likely to meet a lot of Indians, a lot of Nepalese, a lot of Pakistanis, and a lot of Indians. They are not too far. They come in there as farmhands. And you're also likely to see a fair bit of Filipinos. They come there to do just any kind of work. The Qataris are very small. You are likely to see them in offices managing or heading the big organizations or the big companies. That in itself is not the story. The story is that in the 18 years of that Emir who ruled over the state of Qatar, Qatar has become the world's leading producer of natural gas. But he has not chopped the money. Or the people or the leaders of Qatar have not chopped the money. What they have done is that between 1995 and 2006, in a period of just a little over 30 years, that country has gone through a rapid transformation. To the extent that it welcomes thousands of people who come work there, earn decent wages, and take back to their country. In those same 31 years, together with the son who now runs the country, they have been able to host the World Cup. That very tiny country. They have built world-class facilities, not just in the area of sports. They have built the hospitals. They have built schools. There are people who are coming from all over the world to go and school in Qatar. Because what he has done is either to give the Qatari young man an opportunity to go there and study, or liaise with American universities to come and build campuses there, so that you don't necessarily have to go to the United States to go and study, but you can go to any of these satellite schools from the United States in Doha, and then you can go and study and get whatever qualification you want and contribute to the growth and the development of that small country. What do we see in our part of the world, despite all of the challenges that we face? And here I am just focused on Ghana. As far back as 1965, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah constructed the Tema motorway. I used the motorway this Sunday. That motorway has supported us for 60 years and counting. Our leaders who have come since he left, what have been their contributions to the growth of this country to a point where you say that we have made significant progress? So let me just read the small piece I put together, and then we'll take the conversation from there. Ghana is not a nation. It is a flock waiting to be fleeced by the highest bidder. A radio panelist spends 3 years shouting for a political party, defending every scandal, savaging every opponent, manufacturing a brand out of noise. The party wins power. 6 months later, he's a board chairman or running an agency he's never set foot in. Nobody blinks. Nobody asks how. This is just how it works now. Let's stop pretending. This isn't public service. It is harvest time. Politics has become the fastest and the surest way to get rich for people with no other claim to wealth. Nothing built, nothing earned, nothing proven, just noise at the right time, on the right side. The mechanism is simple and it never breaks. A man shouts for a party for years. The party wins. He comes for his seat, not because he can do the job, but because he did the shouting. The leader can't refuse him. He needed that noise to win, so competence stops mattering. It becomes a liability. Almost. Proof you weren't loyal enough. You weren't loud enough. This is how people who couldn't run a primary school end up running a national agency. Then the agency collapses, and we clutch our pearls and ask what went wrong. Spare me the tribalism. This isn't one party sin. NDC does it. NPP has done it. Same liturgy, different colored clothes. Shout, wait your turn, collect your harvest. Whichever band is in opposition today is just a pack of looters in waiting. Starving through 8 lean years, sharpening its teeth, counting down its turn at the trial. Picture a buffet where the guests never cook and just take their turns, gorging from a pot the rest of us filled with our sweats. Every 4 years, we drag one set of hands off the pot and let the next set in. Nobody asks why the pot never grows. Nobody asks who's been cooking while they have been eating. And the ordinary Guinean, fed to uzafi, fufu, wache and scraps every 4 years and told to believe that they have representation. Representation my foot. We hand our children's future to men and women whose only qualification is party loyalty. And then we wonder why the roads are a mess. Why hospitals don't have the most basic equipment or beds. Why are kids studying in schools with no toilets and curricula that are older than Methuselah and not fit for any real purpose in the 21st century. We are not being led. We are being managed. Fed just enough to stay quiet. Starved just enough to stay desperate. Kept just docile enough to keep voting. Someone would bleed. Every country rewards political loyalty. That's just politics. Fine. But in countries that work, loyalty buys you a seat. It doesn't buy you immunity once you are in it. Here, the appointment is the finish line, not the starting line. No audits. No oversight anyone enforces. No consequence until the next election wipes the slate and the whole heist begins again. Ghana is not poor. Say that again slowly. Ghana is not poor. We are simply a flock, fleeced season after season by plunderers we keep dragging back into power ourselves. Most of them arrive with no plan to lift the ordinary man. Plans only on paper. They call a manifesto, a bloody waste of everybody's time. They buy their way with a few plates of wachi and tuzafi tours to the poorest among us, and we sell our future for the price of a meal. So ask yourself, honestly, how long will tuzafi, fufu, akple, kenki, matchix box, 200 Ghana cedi, 50 Ghana cedi in a matchix box keep buying your silence and our conscience while the ordinary citizen bleeds and bleeds quietly, generation after generation, just to scrape by? This is what I put together watching that documentary on Al Jazeera yesterday about the Emir. and how he spent 18 years transforming the country, and how over the years we queue to go and give jobless people an opportunity who have no qualification, who have no understanding, who have not managed a matches box, not to talk of a kiosk or a container. And we've given them an agency, we've given them a ministry, and we say these people should turn around the fortunes of our country. We mention the name of Ghana in the same sentence with countries that had independence with us. We are not ashamed to mention that we started with South Korea, who had independence in the same year as Ghana, 1957. We are not ashamed to mention that Singapore had independence 8 years after us, 1965. And 60 years down the line, they are where they are. And we are also where we are. We are feeding on crumbs from the politician. And we chase and run after them for crumbs. I'm sure we all saw the videos, and we've been seeing it over the years, where a politician who has, maybe allegedly at this point, loots our money, and they are still able to organize people to go and demonstrate and ask for the person to be released. And just like the man in the video, that Okada driver said, they may be given a t-shirt and a takeaway pack, and at best 50 Ghana, to go and do that demonstration. And when you even ask them why they are demonstrating, they don't even know. This is where we find ourselves. So there's a gulf in class between the leader and you, the ordinary person. So if Mensa is shouting from Daiko every morning about his kinsman, governs Kwame Aboagye not fixing the streets. If Babs is complaining about rubbish in Abilinkpe, if Seth is complaining of basic facilities in Ajekojo, and all of you who calling every morning, it is not as if we do not have the resources to fix them. We have more than enough. But these resources have ended up in the people we queue and we vote for. They have not ended up in things you and I can benefit from. So the generation after you, the generation that will come after them, they are not assured of a great future. They are not assured. They will rather go anywhere than Ghana. Any opportunity will do. Any opportunity. I am into sports. And it was funny how along the way of qualification, there were many who were desperate that Ghana would not be drawn to play in Mexico, but would be drawn to play in the United States or Canada. They have flown away. I can guarantee you that many are not coming back. Those who are coming back are those who have decent jobs, because opportunities here are limited. The young man today is only looking for jobs in a security agency, which he or she is not interested in. He's looking for a job in a government office that he has no idea about. He has no love for. He has no passion for. But he's only looking for that job because he needs a salary. Yet our leaders are living large. They are still riding and disturbing us with their sirens every single day. We meet them on the streets. They want to get to work. They are not going to plan for you. They are going to plan for themselves. At some point when it has to come to the choosing of a leader, and people who would rule over us, people who claim they are coming to serve us, and people who claim that they have what it takes to take the country to the next level. Just spare a moment. Think. Have a look at that individual. Get to know that individual. Read about them. Ask questions about them. And ask yourself whether, beyond the fact that you are so crazily aligned to a political party, this person can do the job or otherwise. Because even the people who you thought per their qualification could do the job, they have turned out to be absolutely poor in their delivery. How much those who were just shouting and screaming and making the loudest noises. So in your lifetime, in my lifetime, as I come to end, and for you who has had the opportunity to ever leave this country and go to a location once or twice and see the level of development there, vis-a-vis the level of development that you see here, ask yourself a very simple question. Have we made the progress you want to see, or we are just where we are? When you're able to conclude on an answer, maybe, just maybe, that would inform you anytime it comes to choosing that leader in any way or form. Whether it's that assemblyman, whether you have a voice in selecting that DC, that member of parliament, or that leader who ultimately takes decisions for all of us. Well, my phone lines are activated. You can give me a call and share your thoughts, very passionate ones as such, with me. 0500,000 202 is our WhatsApp number. The call number is 0302 208080. 0302 208080. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, you can keep trying. 0302 208080. 0302 208080. Give me a call and share those very passionate thoughts with me. Hello, good morning. Okay, I lost this caller, but you can try again. Hello, good morning. Hello. I can't seem to hear anything. 0302 208080. Give me a call and share those very passionate thoughts with me, or send me a message on WhatsApp on 0500,000 202 0500,000 202. Hello, good morning.
Kwame, here is Dave.
Dave, go ahead.
Kwame, you see, this country has already put down through Nkrumah so that we shouldn't come and suffer. See, Nkrumah brings state housing, state farming for the youth them. You know, educate self, you can live life in this country. Food, shelter, and clothes. Nkrumah do all. But why before the people who overthrew Nkrumah coming, you have to find out why they don't come to continue the laws of the country, and they are damaging the country after overthrowing Nkrumah. That you are suffering, even if Jerry will come a revolution. But this I do not get Ghana again. You see, Kwame, you have to just know our issue. But now they want the demolish Jerry's name in the country. So they are not, because even if Jerry, democracy is not there. Ghana fail. You have to thank God that he brought Jerry. I'm telling you.
Dave, I appreciate you calling every single day. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Kwame, occasion, Mataiko.
Bro, go ahead.
Yeah. Do you know something, Kwame?
Tell me.
My dad, which is my grandfather, told me before that Nkrumah, when he was constructing Temamotowe, the opposition people were shouting on him, "What are you doing? After we don't need these roads." But today, look at the way. By then, it was first class road the whole Africa, and they was against him, telling him why he's wasting money, all of those things. Look at the way. Look at the road today. Look at the road today. These people will come after Nkrumah, they are sleeping in the office, of course. Like you said already, they were sleeping. You see, only few have mentality that they will do, then good. But the rest, when they come, they just... Kwame, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Don't get yourself worked up, bro. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Sakwa. This is John Abbott.
John, it's been a while.
Yes.
I hope all is well.
By the grace of God.
Fantastic. John, go ahead.
Thank God. Yes. I like your piece this morning, and you've really called a spade a spade. You know, what is happening in the country is serious. Me, I even take it from right now. As Mahama to me is doing well. Still, it's like there's a lot of problem in the country, difficulties. The last time I went to my hometown, I was coming at that junction here. Come and see the queue there. Because there's no car, and those who even got the car, they have to now increase their from 31 cities to Accra. They took 40 cities from them. And when they got to this thing, Ashama, it was the same problem. And all over, you go to the market, things are being increased, and all this. So how do we want to help ourselves? Even we've gotten somebody who is now trying to bring the country to where we want it, but still people are behind trying to make things so difficult for the business. So what you said, I mean, we have to go try and do something about this country, and this politicking and tribal whatever, and let him be the one to be in power alone. It will not help us. I think we have to do something about this country.
John, I appreciate you calling. Thank you very much. 0302 208080. Hello, good morning. Okay, I missed out on this caller, but you can also try 0302208080. Give me a call and share those very strong and passionate thoughts with us, or send us a message on WhatsApp on 0500,000 202 0500,000 202. Give us a call and speak to us, and would appreciate you calling in, or send us a message on WhatsApp on 0500,000 202 0500,000 202. Let us hear from you on the platform this morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, someone is there. I could notice. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, welcome.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Please, Calvin, calling from Dansomo.
Calvin, go ahead.
Please, I want to share something with you. Actually, I'm not in a good mood at all today, but let me try and make it quick for you. My brother is a police officer, FPU unit. Yesterday, I was in the house. They called me that he's not feeling well. Me too, I wasn't feeling well. I took some drugs, so I was weak. So I then called one of my brother to go and check up. He drove the wife to the hospital, the police hospital. As he went, according to the wife was telling me this morning, they weren't paying attention to them. The nurses were just telling him he should just sleep on the bed. They are coming. He was there almost 1 hour. Nobody attended to him. So later on, they said doctor have to, see him before. So they asked him to go and do lab. So my brother walked with the wife and went and did the lab. He came. And then the doctor said my brother have to walk to his office before he can see him. Is that right? And they have to administer some, medicine, some things for my brother. They did it, and my brother passed away. Just like that. I can't believe that. A strong, energetic policeman, to the extent that he was telling them he's a sergeant. The front desk nurses over there were telling he's a sergeant, and so what? Mommy, please tell me directly, where should I go to? Because I can't let this thing go like this. I can't let my brother die. They can't just kill my brother just like that. He's a strong policeman who drove the wife to the hospital to be careful, and they abandoned him, and he passed away just like that. Is this right in this country that we are living in? Is this right? Please, if somebody can hear me, I don't have money to go for a lawyer or to go and sue these people. The doctor on duty yesterday at the police hospital. My brother just passed away just like that. A strong man. To the extent that he was telling them that he's a sergeant. They told him he's a sergeant, and so what? Is this right? Is this right?
Okay, I want you to do this for me. My deepest condolences, but I want you to do this for me. My producer would speak to you off air. We want to take your number. My producer would speak to you off air right now. We will take your number. We would call you so that we can really get the details of this, and we would follow up. Is that okay?
All right, sir.
Okay, so my producer would speak to you right now. Pastor, just speak to him for me and take his number, and let's engage him. When we are done. Thank you very much. Please take his number right now. Sometimes you don't even know what to say. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to say, and these things just, I don't know. Okay, so we'll get in touch with him. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I am Totopachi.
Totopachi, go ahead.
Thank you. Our brother has made me sad this morning. So all what I can say is my condolence to him and the family. Chairman Kwame, this issue of some nurse and doctors' attitudes is very appalling. You know why? It is due to the attitudinal behavior of nurses that killed my mother, my poor mother, at the hospital. When they admitted my mom, they told us we are not permitted to spend the night over there right with her. Big woman. My mom was called Davi, a big fat woman. Got sick. You admitted this old lady. He said nobody should spend the night with her. On this slim, tiny bed like a snake T-shirt. This big woman sleeping on. So in the middle of the night, my mom wanted. This is what the inmates, the other sick people told us, that she wanted to get up. They thought maybe she wanted to urinate, so she wanted to get up. The process of getting up, she was trying to turn because she was lying upside down. So when she wanted to turn, she fell off the bed, and that is all. My mom is gone. So, Kwame, sometimes when I go there in the morning, if it should be today, it's 2003. I was young, still I was in my 20s then. If it should be today, that I am over 40, I would have killed somebody in the hospital.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We beg you. We beg you. We beg you. We beg you. Tutupachi, we beg you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Seth. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Kwame. You see, the guy, the one called before the last person go right now, he thinks he's talking here. We have a citizen arrest on our issues in this India. But the only problem I'm seeing that we are having as a citizen, that is why the police people sometimes they have a time to abuse the human rights issues. You see, let's look at the Act, that which you can use to look at their behavior and this thing and see their institutions doing a proper validation with the life of the people. If those things are not well done, and then we will look and then we see how we can treat it. Because some of them, they don't know anything. They are just there because of their salary, money they will do. They don't follow their police regulation and they act. So when they come, they see your face, you say you haven't get knowledge about education, they started abusing. But this thing must be done. I wish the media can also help. When they started giving education to the citizens about what is going about their act, maybe that can minimize their abuse of human rights. Thank you. I'll leave for other ones.
Thank you very much, Seth, for calling 0302208080. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kwame.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ima, calling from Mamamole.
Ima, go ahead.
Yeah, before I proceed, I would like to extend my warmly greetings to Philippa Chigan this morning within the Trubu constituency. He's going for youth organizer. So I will entreat all the branch executives when the time comes. They should give him the nod. He will run the youth department very well. Kwame, about these health issues, we are losing lives day in, day out, minutes, seconds, hour, and so on and so on. My brother, we are joking with our health facilities. Just look at what. Let me just step into the governance system. Look at this affair. Today, we are in a country whereby if one government starts something, a project, and leaves, the other one turns a deaf ear on it. Look at Afare and all the health facilities. My brother, is this the best way we can go about it? Because this no-bed syndrome is also an issue. So can't we always have been saying it? We must let our institutions work, including these health facilities. My brother, so that we can have a lot of nurses and doctors. And then who watches the watchman? Doctors can do anything they like. Nurses can also, just playing chaskele with our lives. My brother, and we all know that life is not even 1.5. Something precious, whereby you cannot get it when it gets out of hand. You cannot restore life. And we are losing lives precious like day in, day out, all in the hands of these our doctors and nurses. My brother, health ministry, why? Why? Can't we see what is going on in the Western countries? If you don't know anything and someone set the pace for you, my brother, you have to follow suit. Let's look at how they are going about their health issues. And we are in this country. No one check. Oh my goodness.
It shall be well. 0302208080. Hello, good morning. Oh, I lost this caller, but you can try again. 0302 208080. Give me a call and share those very strong and passionate thoughts with us. 0302 208082. We want to try and take as many calls as possible before we start the conversations in the studio this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Kwame.
Eddie, go ahead.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Mr. Kwame, please, this morning is a sympathetic situation right now. I go north straight and I go to Yendi precisely. My grandfather is no more. This man was very good at education. He did his best for uplift education in the north. And he has reigned for so many years. And I think that may his soul rest in peace. May he join his ancestors in peace. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you very much, Eddie, for calling. 0302 208080. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Auntie. Go ahead.
Good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm done this morning with this policeman case. Can't be a law on the doctors and the nurses so that they think the minister should do something. I think she is relaxing too much. It's very hectic. It makes me so terrible this morning when I heard a man crying like a woman. I mean, why? What is going on? Look at Miss Bell too. The same thing happened. Nothing happened, and they will continue doing it. Brother Kwame. Sometimes I told you I'm a prayer warrior. I pray a lot. 1 a.m. when you are sleeping, I am praying. So I feel so. I don't have any sickness. I'm telling you honestly. So this thing has been done. There should be law. Who let somebody die? The person should be sacked from the hospital. There are more nurses coming. And it continues to be like this. Please, call the minister. It's like nothing is done. They continue doing it. Why? Let the president know it. I think he's hearing it. Please, thank you.
Thank you, Mommy, for calling. 0302 208080. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Brother Kwame.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Osman.
Osman, go ahead.
Brother Kwame, see, let's say the facts. You see this health sector negligence until we go back to how we recruit or how the health institutions, how they give out their applications, letters and distance. Because now you see the education sector and then the health sector, most of the youth are just going to take training colleges and then the nursing training colleges just for job, not the passion. They don't have the passion. And I have some evidences for that. See, until you lose one, then you know that Ghana, just pray that you don't fall sick. And then you fall sick to a extent that you paralyze and they say you rush you to hospital. You will die. I lost my brother in Kuala Lumpur and then my sister at Tamale CTH last 2 years and last year. So I know what I'm talking about. The negligence is too much. And if that happened, then they'll rush and come out and say, oh, they don't have facilities, That one is different from negligence. So they have to call them to order.
Call them to order indeed. 0302 208080. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kwame.
Babs, go ahead.
Kwame, I'm so touched about this man's story. You should try to consult the head of the police so that they solve his problem for him. And Kwame, today's piece of your mind, you hit the nail right on the head. You started with visionary leaders from Qatar, but come down to Africa. I mean, if you take we the blacks, as if there is something wrong with our leaders. Is it true? When you go to let's go to the biblical, Genesis chapter 9 and Acts chapter 17. Is it true that the race of the black man was cursed by Noah? Ham's children, were they cursed? Is it true? Because we are lacking something, Kwame. But come to the Quran, the first chapter that was revealed to Prophet Muhammad by Angel Gabriel was what? Ikra, which means read. That's the first chapter of the Quran. Angel Gabriel revealed to Prophet Muhammad. He said, read. And the prophet said, what should I read? I've never been to school before. I can't read. The prophet was shaking. So I don't know. Is it a curse? Because the black man have a big problem. Kwame, have a good morning.
Have a good morning. Thank you very much, Babs, for calling 0302208080. Give me a call and share those very strong and passionate thoughts with me, or send me a message on WhatsApp on 0500,202 0500,202. Call me and share those very passionate thoughts, or send me a message on 0500,202 0500,202. Hello, good morning.
Kwame.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing well. Is this Fred?
Yeah, this is Frederick.
Fred, go ahead.
Kwame, let us not divert the topic from the fact. Akufo-Addo has realized how our health sector failed for some years now. And he decided to bring the initiative of Agenda 111 Hospital, which he has started. And the good news is, even the one at my hometown, Shima, Kuma Junction there, when you are going to Blamazado and the rest, there's one there which we visited the place, almost 89 to 90% completion. So there are even equipment, beds, and other things that were required to be, lay in the various rooms. So when the NDC government take over, the minister have to just finish the hospital so that this no bed syndrome issue should put on to end. That is the agenda of Akufo-Addo. So why we wanted to make the whole thing look like Akufo-Addo did nothing for Ghana and our people will keep dying? Is that what we want?
Okay, Fred, you made your points. I appreciate that. 0302 208080 0302 208080. Give me a call and share those very strong and passionate thoughts with me, or send me a message on WhatsApp on 0500,202 0500,202, and let's get going with our calls. We'll take a few more and then we'll wrap up the conversations here. I've got some of your messages coming through. I'm going to be reading them shortly. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, bro. Kwame.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Prince and calling from Sprinter.
Go ahead.
Yeah. The guy who passed out this morning, as he called, it's very heartbreaking. My condolences to him. This morning I was listening to one of the speeches in Command made when he was in Conakry. After he was about to, I was like, oh my goodness, I know. He knew everything apart from that man. May God bless that man. Good morning, Aboagye.
Okay, thank you very much. And this is just a quick one, a very quick one to the brother who called concerning this police issue. It appears that the number you gave us, we are trying to reach you. It appears that the number you gave us, one of the, I think there's a problem with one of the numbers you gave us, and I can understand. This is someone who is in pain, and this is someone who is upset. It appears that one of the numbers is not correct, because when we called the number you gave us, it went to a completely different person. So the brother who called us concerning the passing of his brother, if you can call again, we would really appreciate that. It appears that one of the numbers you gave, and I can understand in the States, it must be very sad for you. If you can call us again, so that we get the right number, because we've called the number you gave us, but when we tried reaching you, a completely different person who has no idea what we were talking about was the one who picked the phone. So we'll plead with you. Try and get in touch with us as early as you can. Even if you can do it now, because I'm sure you're still doing the listening. If you can do it now, we would appreciate that, because we want to take this matter up. We already have a lawyer standing by to attend to this as soon as possible. So if you can get in touch with us right now, the number you give to us when I asked you to speak to my producer, when we called, it was a different person. So I am just assuming that maybe one of the numbers that you gave us maybe was not the correct number, because it was a completely different person who has no idea what we're talking about, who picked up, because we wanted to engage you right away. And like I just said, we have a lawyer already standing by to attend to this. Or you can even text us the number. If you must be in a very bad mood, you can even text us the number. Text us on 0500,000 202 0500,000 202, and we're going to call you right away. Please text us if you can, 0500,000 202, or if there's anyone who knows this brother, please ask him to get in touch with us, either by text on 0500,000 202, or he can call the same number again, 0302 208080, 0302 208080, and let's take the conversations from there. Let me take some of your messages that have coming. Do I have a call on a line? Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Kwame. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Mullah Omar. Go ahead.
Kwame, you spoke about passion for those people who know knowledge about anything. They're being placed at the institutions where they can work and provide a bad service to the people. Just the man who went call about 3 minutes ago who was complaining about setting another hospital. This is what will happen in most of our state institutions. Kwame, how are we going to progress in the name of democracy? To me, I pray we need to have a very serious revolution in order to sanitize the system, and the right people should be placed at the state institution who could do the job. That will make us become someone or a great Africans all together. Brother, enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day too, Mullah Omar. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning. Oh, I lost this call. I will take maybe just about 2 more calls and I will wrap up the conversation. 0302 208080, 0302 208080. Give me a call and share your thoughts with me. We'll just take 2 more calls and I'll wrap up this conversations. But you can send me your message on WhatsApp number 0500,000 202, 0500,000 202. And let's take the conversations from there. 0500,000 202, 0500,000 202. Okay, let me take your messages that have coming. This one is coming from SK in Tema. You say, Kwame, my problem is we exempt the people elected or appointed from the very problem they are supposed to solve. The people in authority do not go through the intense traffic. They use coupons of fuel. Their utility bills are taken care of. Their children do not school in Ghana, but return to occupy good positions. Their family receive the best medical care and many more. How would they understand when we complain about traffic, increasing tariff, high living standards, and unemployment? But SK, the funny thing is that we queue and go and vote for the same people. We don't show them paper by voting them out. We still go and queue and vote for these same people. And the funny thing is that even when they stay in office for 8 years and we think that they have performed very poorly and performed very badly, after 8 years or after 4 years, we go and vote for those same people to come back with the hope that they are coming in with renewed mindsets. But they come in and they do worse. And we still keep voting for them. Good morning, Kwame. As a country, we don't know where we are heading. Selfishness and corruption will not allow this country to progress. Africans are not cursed anywhere in the Bible, else Rwanda wouldn't realize their mistakes and start developing. Aren't they blacks too? It is a mindset that's wrong. Kwame Nkrumah was on the right way before the evil happened to him. Yeah, that one we know. Obi Tema, you say, Kwame, this man's pathetic story is what you were just talking about. Yeah. This nonsense will not happen anywhere else, apart from Ghana. People join the security forces because they have no jobs. Teachers and doctors, and especially nurses, have no compassion these days. Yes, they are Christians and Muslims. Obi, one of the things that I pray every day when I'm going to bed and when I wake up is that God, help me to make enough money so that when I'm sick, I won't go to a government hospital. If I don't have to. That's all I pray for every day. I don't want to leave my daughters. This one says, good morning, Kwame. Concerning what was said this morning, is glaring the system is not working. They are greedy sets of people who have been managing us since. Emmanuel from Ghana Flag, you send those one. This one says, hi, the black race in Africa is a disaster. Wherever we are a problem. They should take us back to the forest. That's where we belong. Rich Kito, inside Achimota, you say the same politicians who spend Ghana's money and come and call us to protest for them to cover their corruption. Didn't you see that yesterday? Some of the people who were lined up to go and protest, even the money they used to buy food yesterday, they didn't have. Yet they were fooled enough to go and queue and go and protest. Rich Kito, you sent this one. Niin Mamprobi, you say they overthrew Nkrumah because he won't loot and share. Now they have their way and we are the losers. Yeah, we will lose. But some will still even defend what we are losing anyway. Francis in Shai Hills, you say, I did my national service at Esuchari in the Shai Osu district. As at that time, I had 72 students in junior high school too. Anytime I entered the classroom and spoke for about 10 minutes, I got suffocated because of the limited access to fresh air due to congestion and poor ventilation. Due to this, almost all the teachers stayed outside the classroom, leaving the students alone in the classroom. Only God knows what happens to the students in these places. All kinds of heinous behaviors are exhibited by the students themselves. We urgently need government intervention in those schools. Indeed, Accra is not Ghana. It will never be. Kekusi in Adresu Bisiasi, you say how much poor Ghanaian taxpayers' money was invested into the Nketenkete project, and where are we now on this? Well, we are hoping to engage the minister, the Honorable Eric Opoku, one of these days. We've been trying very hard to get an exclusive interview with him. Hopefully we would speak about all of this and more. Okay. Good morning. I'm Eben from Kwabinya. The minority leader should have known better and stop referring to tomorrow, because accountability is not a witch hunt, you say. Okay, thank you. This one says, Kwame, how do I get access to today's piece? Can you please make it available? SK in Tema. Okay, SK, I'll cut it and send it to you. Don't worry. It's not too much of a difficulty, because in your case, you have even sent a message. So I have your number. I would send it to you myself. How can these nurses and doctors allow a police officer who is providing us security to just die like that? Kwame, try and follow up on this matter. Yes, we are following up. We already have a lawyer standing by, and I'm still pleading with the gentleman. The number you gave us off air, it looks like one of the numbers is wrong. Of course, in that state, I can understand that. If you can kindly reach us again on WhatsApp on 0500,000 202, or call our numbers again 0302 208080, so that we get the right number. We already have a lawyer who is standing by, who is interested in this case and wants to assist. So please, our brother who called concerning the passing of his brother, and his brother was a sergeant, and they took him to the police hospital, yet the nurses would not attend to him. Those nurses, they are who teases these days. You go there, they are playing with their phones, they are doing TikTok, they don't care. Masawood in Kumasi Bansama, you say that the actions and inactions of the NDC government, which seems to be targeting the opposition members without justification, cannot be allowed to continue in this country. Using state security to silence opposition is a recipe for chaos. Well, you can keep your messages coming on WhatsApp number 0500,000 202, 0500,000 202. This is a Class Morning Show. threaten our politicians too, that if they don't give them allowance, don't move to them. And our politicians too, sometimes you don't want to say some things on there. They will fall for this nonsense. Yeah. They will fall for this nonsense. Me, if I become president, there are two things I will do. The very first thing, I'll cut that teacher and nursing allowance. There was a reason that was done. We have passed that stage over 40 years ago.
Exactly. That's the point.
Why you and I who went to Legon to go and hustle and the courses that we did. Yeah. When we finished school, did somebody look for
exactly? That's the point I was going to. I mean, we have outlived that thing, and so you cannot blackmail any politician. I mean, and that is why it's important that the politician steps up in some of in some of the operations and things that they do in this country. Massa, until we have a leader who says that, listen, I am doing this for the collective. For whatever it is that ought to be done right. I mean, we will still be here and be talking.
How many students are doing nursing? So let's say you give or take 40,000. 50,000.
And the point is
the last election, didn't Mahama win by over 1.6 million? If they don't vote for you, they should be there.
Exactly. And you see, and the point really is also that in all of this, you still want to maintain the policy and still not be paying, having issues with payment. You don't have
the money to pay.
And then they will still come onto the street
and demonstrate.
That you
have not posted us.
And even vote against you eventually.
You said you wanted to be a teacher. No problem. You have gone to school just like everyone else. You have gone to training for 3 or 4 years. Chinchinia and the government should give you a job. Me, I don't understand that thing, dog. Those of us who went to study geography, did the government look out for me? Or me, my course is not important. Those who want to do economics, philo.
But you are not an essential worker. Only essential worker. So, but Kwame, I mean, the story we've heard this morning concerning the man, and like you said, we are pleading on the man to get back. I'm told that he's still not gotten back. Maybe yes, we understand.
He used all his energy to call.
So yes.
He's probably even moved away from the radio. That's a painful part.
Yes. And so anybody that is listening to us and you know about this unfortunate incident that happened yesterday, right? Is that yesterday?
He said
just yesterday.
He said they took his brother. The wife took their brother. The brother was fed healthy. He's a sergeant. They got to the hospital for over an hour. He wasn't attended to. A doctor came. The doctor wants that sick person to walk to the consulting room, according to the wife. We are not there. At least we are only just repeating what he said. And then I'm sure somewhere along the line, sergeants went home.
It's unfortunate. Really, really sad situation this morning on my birthday. It's so sad. But so we are saying that if you are the woman, the wife of the deceased, or
the brother,
the brother, you know anybody related to this story, this unfortunate death that happened yesterday at the which hospital?
He said police hospital.
It's
just here.
Yes, here.
And the one
just 3 minutes drive from our place. Okay, so please get back. Try and reach out to us because, my boss said, Kwame said, somebody is standing by, ready to assist you legally. So please don't take advantage. The lawyer is in fact, the lawyer called and said she wants to help. So please try and get back to us and let's see how best we can all get to the bottom of this matter.
I hear this.
Somebody needs to be called out.
The person went to the hospital fit, strong, healthy, and then somewhere along the line, back. Somewhere along the line, back. Just like that.
Yes, it's so unfortunate.
And according to the brother, this man is even a staff of the service. He's he's a police officer.
Yeah.
He's a sergeant.
Yes.
That's what the man said.
Maybe because he was not in uniform.
He doesn't have to be in uniform.
That's the black mentality for you.
Produced, I'm sure they have a card that they take to hospital. So I'm sure he would have produced a card. And the nurses there would have seen that this man is one of us. Even he cried, they didn't mind.
Exactly.
How much more you?
Exactly. So you see, it's unfortunate.
Charlie, God should bless us.
It's very unfortunate.
So that when we are sick, we won't go to
hospitals
like that.
It's very unfortunate.
We'll go to the hospital where the doctor will show up in 2 minutes.
after we got there.
Exactly.
And that one
so unfortunate. So
God bless us with money, oh God bless us with money. So that when we fall sick, we don't have to go to some of these hospitals because they'll kill us.
I tell you, so unfortunate that we've got to hear this unfortunate thing.
Anyway, let's get into our issues. It's just sad. I
Yes.
just wish that he or the wife or somebody who knows him would get in touch with us by 10.
Exactly.
Even if you call after 10, that's
Yes.
what the phone lines are always open. If you call us after 10, there'll be someone who will take the call and then we'll do the follow-up.
Exactly.
We beg you. When you called, I am sure in that difficult state, one of the numbers does not appear to be correct. So when we called, it was a completely different person who picked it, and the person had no idea what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe it was out of pain, out of you being upset. Maybe, just maybe, you gave us the wrong number. We are calling the number. We've called the number twice. The same person has picked, and the same person says he has no idea what we are talking about. So please, if you can reach us again, we can take the conversation from there. Let's get into our issues. As for this issue, this will not be the last.
Yeah.
This will not be the first. We'll definitely get back to these same issues again. So this morning we want to look at two main issues. We want to follow up from where we left off concerning miracles, and I've seen he's put a very lengthy post on his Facebook wall.
Really?
Yeah, he's put a very lengthy one on his Facebook wall, and we're looking at this because those on the other side are saying it's a case of political victimization. There are those on the other side who are also saying let the law take its course. So we'll look at either side of the conversation, and then we'll tie that into the tribunal debate and whether to introduce that or not. For those of you who are relatively older, you remember we used to have the tribunals here in Ghana 30 years ago, 40 years ago, so that we can quickly attend some cases.
Exactly.
And not waste time to go and put the man who has stolen kenke and fish and keeping in remand for 30 years. The person can go and weed the whole day, and then the person will go home after weeding. The politician who has stolen our millions, he's living in a mansion in East Lagos, and the man who has stolen the tin fish, not the musa.
I tell you.
So we can 2 minutes and then we'll finish with this matter.
Sharp.
We'll give him the whole Accra weed.
Sharp.
Like by this time that we are looking
Sharp.
for people to clean the gutters.
Exactly. And Kwame, the community bill has also been passed, which is also to enhance this kind of situations where you just go and steal something small, not just steal something small, but you offend the law. Yes, you offend the law and you are asked to go and spend 30 years
5
or
years
something.
in remand, and then we'll be feeding you.
Give
him a crowd one dosa.
Exactly.
Then when he's
exactly. And I'm excited. Some of the Supreme Court judges are even excited about this. In fact, our revered Sir Dennis has been speaking and is very excited about it. He said he's so excited that this community bill has been passed.
It should be passed.
They'll put some of your
Accra will be clean.
So we'll add it to the sentencing regime and ask people to go and do some of these things so that this kind of small offenses can
is there an offense for somebody illegally using the siren?
Siren?
Yeah, like you're using the siren illegally.
No, it's illegal.
What did they do to you?
The law. I think the Road Traffic Act defines who is supposed to use a siren.
What is the punishment regime? I want to know.
Okay, so I'm sure this is
that one of these is one of the MPs to go and clean the gutter for disturbing. Look, we know them, we see them. Go and help them. Are you the only one who has to go to work?
At most,
we can't have them to weed.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
They should weed and clean
because
the gutters.
Kwame is annoying sometimes, eh?
Yesterday on my stretch, some truck driver almost fought with. I recognized the MP, Masrisa, and I said next time you learn your lesson. He's quite popular, so I think the truck driver recognized him. His car was not too tinted like that into your chin. The truck driver said, "Hey, you win." I was just standing by the road somewhere. I was buying something. Many cry.
This time it's become very common. Kwame, they are driving even from the opposite end.
Now they'll go to the other side of
the road. That's what I'm saying.
And they are facing an oncoming car because you are in a hurry to go where?
And it's not like, fine, if you are... So why didn't you leave your home early?
Me, I removed my eye cry. The truck driver told the MP his peace of mind.
I mean, you see, yes, I mean, genuinely, you could be on a move to something very, very important. We understand all those. But Kwame, when it becomes repetitive, it becomes so
it's so irritating,
annoying that you leave home early. And then the next minute you are even driving, and especially when, I don't know, sometimes you see this huge traffic, but he still wants you to create
especially those narrow roads where you cannot do anything. The road is so narrow, so we can't even give you space.
Yes.
But by force they want to go.
And then you hear the and it's not an ambulance or a hearse or whatever.
The irony of all of that is that you see the police people, the senior officials, you see their number plates are, you can see, so GP1,
yeah.
is IGP,
Yes, of course.
2 is whoever, 3 is whoever, me I don't know.
The COPs.
Yeah, so they are in that order, 1, 2, 3. Even they stay in the traffic. Then you see all the Pharisees, they are in a hurry. Where are they going?
Exactly.
I wake up at 3 something, 4 something. I'm leaving home. You don't
yes,
want to wake
because
up
you know you have to be here on time.
They say
they
are serving us too. They say they are serving us.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they will always come and say. But the point is, yes, we are serving us. We agree. But are you not, Kwame? Do you remember at a point in time, President Mahama, President Atamios of blessed memory, and sometimes did not even want their to inconvenience people on their stretch, especially where they live. President Atamios at a point in time, you heard the story of Spintex at yes, Manette, that he says, listen, he doesn't want to inconvenience anybody. And so this your whole business. If I have to go to the office early, come and pick me up early. This whole business of siren, demeaning, ting, ping, pong, is unnecessary. This is what we are talking about.
These ones, they are going to meet the Pope. So they are always busy.
Oh, Kwame.
This one, they are going to meet the Pope. They are always busy. And that's the only excuse you can give. They are going to meet the Pope. So they are always busy. Anyway, I'm trying to open Miracles' Facebook page. Like, internet. I was just reading the thing to right now. Yeah.
The internet can sometimes be like that. Lately, the telcos
something because of the conversation we're going to have.
Good service at all. I don't know if you've been experiencing it.
I wanted to read what he has put on this.
We don't experience anything.
Like Kokojo people, you don't experience disruptions. With regards to your internet.
It's elites people.
Kokojo.
Elites.
Yeah,
rich people.
What a name.
Kokojo and
Sampa
Valley.
Which one is there?
Which
one is there?
You know the person who made Sampa Valley very popular?
Who is that?
The former CPP presidential candidate.
Yeah, Agudi.
Agudi. He was one of the first settlers.
Yeah.
And every time
he's still there.
Every time you granted him a radio on TV, that's the first thing we say.
Oh, Charlie.
We at Sampa Valley.
But we need to make time and visit him one of you. We need to get his perspective. Yeah. Now
these
he brought this private security business.
Go Crest.
In those days it was
Charlie. And also before if you the blacks we do collapse the money business. We do collapse the money business. Oh,
it's sad. It's sad. Go Crest those days. You hear all around. You see,
don't do something.
You see their cars everywhere. And I mean, it's sad.
Who do collapse?
Once he went into politics, his adversary said they mafia him, and they mafiaed him brilliantly.
Yeah, Kwame, you said what? Your man is saying what?
Yeah, he's been released now, and he's put out. I'll open it, but I want us to start from there. There are those on the side of the political divide who say this is a clear case of victimization, going after, political opponents and all of that. There are those on the other side of the argument who say, let the law work. If you fall foul of the law, it doesn't matter who you are. If the police have to arrest you, they have to detain you, if they have to keep you to ask questions, they are only doing their job. Doc, let me start with you.
Yes. Kwame, thank you for the opportunity. Let me quickly say that this matter. Well, first of all, let me say that we're excited that he's finally been able to meet the bail condition that was set by the Yoko for him, And yesterday I saw a video where he was thanking the party faithfuls and supporters who had amassed at the place to give him that support. And then he was quickly whisked into a car and taken away. We learned that they went to his place at where Ekropon
Latte
to go and check on his place and all that, which is also part of the processes that that is associated with some of these conditions that were set for him. So this conversation about, and I heard yesterday, I was in Parliament, I heard the minority leader making a whole lot of big issues out of it. I have my own reservations about some of these bail conditions that has always come along with some of these arrests and what have you. But the way and manner they want to make it look as though this thing is unheard of, is something happening for the first time in a political space. The hypocritical aspect of it is what is my problem, not the
Doc,
issues.
if you don't mind, I can read what he's put on his Facebook wall. Yeah, I've been able to access it. So he posted this 45 minutes ago on his Facebook wall, official Facebook wall. I am out. I am unbroken. And I am more ready than ever. Thank you, patriots. 4 days ago, just 1 day after I declared my intention to serve our great party as National Communications Director, I was picked up and detained by Yoko. A false narrative was put out there about my arrest. But Guineans are not fools, and neither are the good people of the New Patriotic Party. The fact and the truth will prevail. For the records, there was no discussion of any 55 million cedis with me by Yoko. None. To every party faithful who hit the streets and who raised their voices, who refused to be silenced, I saw you, I heard you. From my detention, word of your process reached me, and it kept my spirit standing tall. You did not just defend Dennis Miracles, Aboagye. You defended the principle that no voice can be intimidated into silence. Let me be clear. If the intention was to break me, it has failed. If the intention was to scare me, it has failed spectacularly. I would lead the New Patriotic Party's Communications Directorate to command the narrative, and no cell, no false story, no intimidation will change that. Fuel has only been added to the fire. To my legal team, party leadership, and every single supporter who stood with me, thank you. This journey is no longer mine alone. It is ours. We move stronger, louder, together. Built to lead, ready to win. Command the narrative. Unbroken and bowed. M for C. Thank you. Miracles for change. Or miracles for communication. Okay. M for C. Yeah. And that post has already garnered 3.3k likes and 1.3k comments, together with 430 shares. Doc, go ahead.
Yes, so like I'm saying, I mean, I'll get to the nitty-gritty, some aspect of the post that he has just made, but I'm saying that this whole narration of making it sound as though this is the first time onerous or unreasonable bail conditions or bail terms have been set for people in this country, for me it's quite hypocritical. You remember the days of Woyome and Co. We went through the same system, and some of us at the time, even without any malice or mischief, we're talking against this thing, that you need to be very careful some of the benchmark you set when it comes to some of these bail conditions, because it is not for nothing that these bail terms or bail conditions have been put in our statutes. There's a reason why you grant people bail and what have you, and so you do it in such a way that, I mean, the ordinary person would not think that you just unnecessarily want to punish somebody or necessarily wants to do anything for the person to feel like you are victimizing the person or what have you. But people didn't listen. Today, when the same terms have been put before you, you are now shouting all over the place. So it gets to a point that the politician would have to move away from the mere concern and the mere hypocritical attitude to now deal with substance and ensure that moving forward, we are now treating ourselves as human beings and not just like any other thing that you can just throw anything at. And so that is what I want to say about that. But this narration about the fact that no conversation of 55 million was done with him or was ever had with him, I am surprised. Because if you read the narration from the Iyoko and the letters that have come out so far, indicating how he was even arrested and some of the things that went on, it is clearly still. So the question is, if there's no conversation about the 55 million,
he says no conversation with him.
So what is the accountant paying?
Maybe
it doesn't make sense to me.
The 55 million is the bill. It's part of the bill condition, isn't it?
No. That is the matter in contention.
Okay.
The matter in contention is the 55
million.
And
your
bill
is 50.
From Yoko,
so the bill
the accountant
yes,
and others 50. Were mentioned with the 7 charges.
Yes.
So myself, when I read that, he said it was never discussed with him. I was like, So what is Yoko telling?
What has been his engagement? Because the Yoko makes us understand that they've been engaging him on this matter. And that is the reason why, in fact, his travel was not even the problem, but the fact that he did not even alert them that he was traveling. That's why they had to pick him on his return on Saturday night. So I really do not understand what this whole narration is all about. It's quite problematic. But yes, so maybe because it's out, these are some of the things that they do. He said this is what happens when the matter is very political. For all you may know, you see what he's posted. They will enter the court and there will be a different narration from both his side and that of the Iyoko. That is what they do. Every matter that you see in the public space, court of public opinion, when you go to the court, you hear different things in Kwao. You hear totally different things. We are here, you will see, when this matter is put before the court, you will see that the narration will change. And so please, I mean, if you've been released, we thank God. We've all, I mean, at one point in time, found a way to address this issue and to say that quickly they should grant you bail. If you meet it, then you go home and go and prepare yourself. If they want to put you before the court, then they do same.
What is the reason why when it is them, and them I'm referring to the politicians, it is seen as victimization? When it is
Desmond
Davia Medeka, who nobody knows, is normal. Because I don't think Yoko was set up to only deal with politicians. They deal with all kinds of people.
Exactly.
And because they are not known, nobody gives a damn about what
exactly.
happens to them. But when it's a politician, we see all of these razzmatazz all over the place. What's that supposed to achieve?
I don't know. I don't know. And you see, and that's what, because just because the person is a politician and a well-known figure, that is all. And so they always jump to it and hide behind party colors and party what have you, and muddy the water.
We can't separate the issue from the party.
No. It's very it's impossible.
Why?
It's impossible to do that.
And this is miracle.
It doesn't matter. So
because it's miracle. Because he's a spokesperson to
that's what I'm saying. So if it's
the former vice president, yes.
But Kwame, who is Dabiama?
You are nobody.
It's very unfortunate.
That's what it is, Kwame. This development, as we have it, I think that once it is coming from a certain political party, and in this case, the government of the day, and of course, whoever mans the office of the Iyoko, in this case, Raymond Acha, definitely was put there politically. And so once that narrative stands, and once the government of the day, then in opposition, made a certain declaration that when I come into power, I'll ensure that persons who have looted state funds, persons who are caught in corrupt deals, persons who are caught in, money laundering and all of those things will be dealt with. And at the end of the day, the government comes into power and they ask force on persons associated with the opposition party, definitely, Kwame, they would read political meaning into it. And that has been how we've played politics in our part of the world, isn't it? That once it is about a certain individual who has allegiance or who is affiliated to a certain political party, once you pick him, it is political persecution. Weren't we in this country when the likes of Woyome and Co, who were under investigation, constantly were visiting Iyoko? What happened those times? Even Napo said that he was invited countless times to Iyoko. There was nothing like the razzmatazz that we are seeing here now. Napo says, yes, I went there. And it's, you see, what people don't understand is that Iyoko is an investigative body. Yeah. And they need not necessarily tell you that we are coming to arrest this person who is, aligned to you or whatsoever. I mean, when you listen to some of the narratives, it's like, oh, he didn't see this coming and they picked him up. And so what? And so what? They've done their own investigations and they've come to a certain conclusion. The only problem I'm having now with the post written by Miracles Aboagye, well, I understand that, you need to charge the base. Yeah, you need to let them know that I'm there for you. And what they have done rather would embolden me the more. Of course, we understand that's politics. But when you seem to want to make it look like because you declared your bid to contest for the director of communications for the party, because there was a certain linkage between a day after I had declared, then I was picked up. And Kwame, that has also been the narration or the narrative all this while from certain persons in the party.
I did say yesterday to the arrested
Kuka.
I don't know. I just don't know. Are you sure it's true?
Is it a way of popularizing themselves? You might be asked.
But is it true?
We don't know.
I'm just reading.
We are yet to read.
I saw it yesterday as well, but I have not seen any proper.
It's made its way on some credible websites as well. Yesterday,
that's right. Ghana Web and Co. For what?
I found it on some website, and I was like, oh, it's one of those things. Then boom, I saw it on Ghana Web.
Has arrested you, Minyading.
So your party people should go and mass up there.
So if I don't belong to a political party, then I'm stuck there.
No, you are different, Kwame, that's what you should understand.
I don't get that.
No, Kwame, you will not get it. I'm saying that
we can't allow the law to work in the name of accountability.
That's the point.
Because you can say all you want about because the person is politically aligned, but wrong is wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
If the person has fallen foul of the law in the name of accountability, deal with the person. Yes, I don't care about the party.
Yes, and definitely these things will be determined ultimately by a competent court of jurisdiction, isn't it? When they are put before the court. So this is what Iyoko says we have found out, and this is in line with our mandate. We do investigation into wire fraud, money laundering, and all of those things. And this is what we have found out, for which reason we've picked up the person. I think that let's qualify the words very well. Arrested is different, and picked up is different. Doc.
Yes.
To be arrested, it's more severe than you being picked up. Picked up means that perhaps you've been picked up or you've been brought in for some questioning in that regard, so that the investigative body can come to a certain conclusion. Because once we do investigations with regards to certain actions being carried out by Kwame Jumo, it is important that we speak to Kwame Jumo, and then we allow the psychologists and all of those persons involved to use their psychological trick and get to the bottom of whatever investigations they are doing. So let's not term this as an arrest. Of course, Iyoko does that. I mean, they pick up persons and then they conduct their own investigations.
The FBI picks people. The CIA picks people. Nobody organizes party faithfuls to go and queue in front of the FBI headquarters or CIA
and to even think that some of these people, do you even call them party faithful? Some of these are folks on the street. They go and rent them. They go and rent them.
Where are we?
Exactly. When somebody was saying that, he said he was there when they called him to come. They fueled his Okada and said they will give him 150.
Even 150 to fuel the Okada.
No, they fueled and said they will give them 150 after the demonstration.
Maybe a fuel of 50 cedis plus maybe 150, 200.
Yeah.
Kwame, you see?
You see what a politician will do to you. He will punish you.
So let's say 150 plus something.
Yeah.
So let's say 200 for every Okada. And let's say 50 Okada show up for that. That is 10,000 cedis.
That's money.
The Okada rider is not asking himself where that politician is getting the 10,000 to pay them. They are just using you.
They will bring you.
And we foolishly fall for this.
There was this video. My very good friend, Kwesi Junior. Good morning to you, lawyer. In his car, had brought water and some food and some other things.
Can you imagine?
To ginger.
Can you imagine?
You know the other things.
It's funny.
Because you need to be gingered.
Yeah. I get it. Kwame, it's funny.
I love that. I tried calling him yesterday to tease him, but he didn't pick up.
It's funny.
I was like,
but you see, this happenings
we tolerate in this country.
This happenings, especially with regards to those who were rented, speaks to a very germane issue in our society, Kwame. The fact that
unemployment.
Yes, of course.
I mean, that's how I saw the whole thing.
Yes, definitely.
The day or two before unemployment.
So you see,
if you have a job to do, you would not come and buy you 200.
Why would you go there?
If you have a job,
why would you go there?
So the politician will keep you poorer and keep you in your.
So and what do they gain from this when they mass up at the frontage of Yoko? What do they gain from it? A public show,
did they know?
to cut disaffection for the
government. So
and then the international media picks it up, and they make it look like the government of the day is bad and that kind of thing. That's the ultimate.
Thing. That's the ultimate.
That's the whole idea.
That's a funny one, if you should ask me. Look, Kwame, let's allow the investigative bodies to work. Let's allow them. You see, lawyers for Dennis Miracles Aboagye, when he was picked up, said, well, we didn't know of his whereabouts. They've not told us anything and all of those things. You, as an individual, of course, if you are picked up, Doc, correct me if I'm wrong, you are entitled or you have the right to call whoever, your lawyer or whoever it is, that will have been picked up by so and so. And so I don't know where they are sending me to. But this is a situation. Then the lawyers would follow up, get to know where he is, and all of those things. But immediately he was picked up, we saw, charging of the base. Let's get ready. We are going to Yoko. That kind of thing. For me, the lawyers could have handled this silently and professionally.
Yeah, so because he's a politician, they have to add a bit of drama. That's what they all do. I mean, every politician arrested in this country, you will see skirmishes like that. It comes with it. I don't know when they will stop. And it is not. I'm not sure because of what we are saying here is what would ginger them or would propel them to stop.
Nothing
they are not stopping.
No, nothing will change.
When hands change in the future, the same drama would happen. It's unfortunate.
And so they say in account, they say what? Abaye di botichi ya di beboba. So Kwame, it used to be the situation. What we are seeing now, it was the case in the previous administration, wasn't it? Wasn't it? The persons within the opposition political party, NDC, were picked up by Iyoko. Wasn't it the case? The Woyomers and Co.
Yes.
Wasn't it the case?
I tell you.
So what has changed? And then you tend to make it look like this government is on a... No, listen, guys.
Autopilot.
We are not speaking for the government of the day. We are just calling a spade, and not a small boat, a spatula.
At what point do we situate all of this into the... Yesterday, my guests and, messages that I got as well. Do we situate all of this in the accountability conversation? We have people come to political office. Some of them, we know them with next to nothing. They go with everything. We tolerate that. We allow them to mess with us. We allow them to steal our funds. And we say that because that person belongs to a political party, that person cannot be taken on.
That's what is looking to me, especially. And in this case, no one is saying that Miracles Aboagye is guilty. We are just looking at things on the face of it. Just as has been released by Iyoko, the statement that has been released by Iyoko, and the charges that have been preferred against him. Am I right to say so? Charges that have been preferred against him by Iyoko. So we are just
about 7 or so.
7 of them. So if they are anything to go by, if all these charges are anything to go by, it means that you as lawyers for Miracles Aboagye, you have a lot of work to do. And you see, I'm saying these things as a layman. I need not to be a lawyer to profess some suggestions as regards how some of these lawyers can, because there's common sense before institutional sense, became. And so the point is that if these charges have been preferred against him, it means that you have a lot of work to do. we're talking about Operation Recover or Loot, which the opposition party has said they've called the bluff of the government and said that, you see, till now you've not been able to prosecute one person. And now, when government is beginning to crack the whip even harder, then you come to say that it is political persecution. I would rather the lawyers would go behind the scenes and ensure that they are playing. If it is a game of chess, you know that you have to play it very well. They should play it very well and ensure that they have a good case for Miracles Aboagye, if indeed he's blameless in all of these things. Because, mind you, everything that happens out there, Doc has already talked about it. All the razzmatazz and all the commentaries that you make post your release will definitely play out in court someday. All of these things will play out in court someday. Haven't you had situations where people make commentaries outside and, it's brought back in court and then it's played for them to listen? Because perhaps you were in court with a different narration and then when they play back what you said when you were outside to you, then you're like, you are caught unawares. Those things happen. So I would rather Miracles Aboagye, of course, he's a communications person and he should be a professional communicator. And when we talk about professionalism in this sense, we are not talking about you just playing to the gallery, doing things for your party folks to think that, look,
but like Doc was saying, that's what they all do.
He's a hero. Hero in what? What has he done? What heroic deeds has he achieved in this sense? We are not talking about any heroic deeds here. We're talking about someone who is alleged to have been engaged in certain corrupt or corrupt
related,
So what is the party celebrating?
You see, Kwame, interestingly, most of these people that even go and block the road and what have you, they don't even know the substance of.
Definitely.
They don't even know the substance of why they are even there. Because really, if it's an allegation, yes, and it stands at that. But Kwame, if somebody is alleged to have taken 55 million of some funds that would have hitherto been used for something to benefit you, and you have the presence of head to go and stand on the street and be demonstrating and be fooling around
your own money. So yes, that's the point.
Doesn't make sense.
It's an allegation, so let's take it as
yes,
and those charges have been preferred. We have it, so let's speak to those.
We are not saying that is what it is.
No, we are not saying
yes.
So. And it is your money. Your money.
They don't know.
They don't know. They are not aware. That's what I'm saying. If you have the presence of head,
they don't know.
If you have the presence of head, and an allegation has been thrown at somebody who was supposed to, in fact, protect your money, and they are telling you that money that he was supposed to protect has gone into his pocket, allegedly. You are not interested in asking Krachi. Now also, now you are not interested in that.
You are interested in protecting the person.
You are interested in going to. It tells you who we are and why the politician will always take some of these people for granted.
There's a brother.
Me.
There's a brother who calls into our program every day. His name is Mensa. He says maybe God should rewind the selector and throw the black money to the forest.
Be saying that.
Because some of our actions is incomprehensible. You can't understand. Somebody has allegedly stolen your money.
Yes.
You are not interested in an accountability
No.
but you are interested in safeguarding the person. Yes. You have a problem.
You see,
you seriously have a problem.
Kwame, you want
Mensa,
something.
good morning to
you
you
want
wherever
something.
you are.
You want something from the politician. The politician also wants something from you. Scratch my back, I scratch your back.
How much is he giving you?
The politician tells you that. That's the point.
150
that's the ultimate.
That you will spend for the day. Then beyond the day, you go hungry for the next 1 month.
No. So that individual is thinking about bread and butter issues that very day.
After that day, then
after all, the Bible says that do not worry yourself about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Kwame, that's the point. You see, the politician would impoverish you because he knows that at the end of the day, in your impoverishment is what he would gain popularity, or is what he would actually become the leader, okay, so to speak. So you are impoverished so much so that your life is, pretty much dependent on what a politician would say or the actions of the politician. And so the cycle goes on like that. We have leaders who come into power and then they tell you A, B, and C. We'll do A, B, and C for you, and yet they do nothing. And we are not able to hold them accountable. And they still have the effrontery, they have the verb to come back to you and tell you that, well, I'm still your leader, and this person has been arrested. Let me give you some pittance of money, and then go and do my bidding for me. Mind you, Kwame, these folks who were rented from the street, how many of them are within the brackets of you and I? I don't want to use a certain word. You understand? They will not come to you and I. Hey, Kwame Jumo. Yeah, that's why a journalist.
I don't have to give you.
Or a journalist. On the H. You get it? And so they'll go to those vulnerable people on the streets who would see the politician, moving around on the streets of Accra, and then they'll be chasing them with their motorbikes and hailing them. Have you read this poem before? The Motoka.
No.
It says, I've forgotten a line. There's a line I want to make reference to. It says what? We are men, is it men of steel or something? Men without core or guts. We move it. No, that's a different one. But there was a point, there's a line in the poem that says that the motorcar, have you seen that Benz parked at the rich end? That motorcar is a motorcar. It belongs to the rich.
Yeah, there's a car.
Yes, it belongs to the rich. Who yesterday was awarded with a doctorate. He's rich, already he's rich. And the motorcar is motorcar. My wife will say, your car, your car. So that motorcar is motorcar. That politician was yesterday awarded with a doctorate for doing nothing. And you find nothing wrong with it. It is normal. And then you hold them, doctor, or your doctor, or your lawyer. And we just take pride in, lavishing and praising these folks. When these folks, a lot of them, they are thieves. A lot of them. Come, you've been saying this. Anytime you do a piece of my mind, I listen. They go to parliament. We know them all. We were moving with them. They go to parliament, and in no time they become somebody. They were nobodies like us, quote unquote. They go to parliament and then they become somebodies.
I tell you.
And then they give you pressure. And then your mom home will say that, you're a politician, won't see Kunya. Into me, cry. Oh, Kwame. Eh? Yeah. Into me, crying for so many men.
I went to teach.
Tell me.
A couple of months ago. Then in the course of my teaching, I cited an example. A harmless example. After the lecture, one of my students approached me. So the teaching now you will teach.
But why that question though?
Because of the example I cited. I just cited the example harmlessly. It was about career stuff and people you meet down there, and I can't even remember what exactly I said, but I remember I cited an example like that, and I was talking about some friends that I started primary school with and where they work and all of that.
Yeah.
And they were rather telling me that I'm not a hustler. Even all of these people are my friends, and I schooled with them. So they should also push me somewhere. And I remember I just said life is like that. I'm a content person. I'm okay, even if I'm not at that same level. A student walked up to me and said, "Sir, so you go teach, sir."
you not join your folks.
Actually,
you do something
the thing weak me.
Kwame.
Your classmate is a minister. Your classmate is this person's son. Your classmate works here. And then you come and teach here. I hear you, the lecturers cry. You're paid.
You're paid. There's nothing. It's nothing to write
about. To do with what I said.
Yeah. No, Kwame. You see, the point is that when ultimately, when I find we celebrating people because they've achieved certain political feats, I ask myself a lot of questions. In our part of the world, the kind of politics we play is to register with a political party, do the bidding, of course, of the party, and in this case, everyone wants to be seen more, so to speak, insulting the other party, being loud-mouthed, so that at the end of the day, when your party comes into power, you are rewarded.
Yeah.
So we are not doing politics in its sense. It is a politics of rewards and what have you. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So the professionals, people who would speak to issues professionally, devoid of their political leanings and what have you, they are few. Because you dare not go against the dictates of your party. And that brings to mind the likes of PCRP Alforienko. You can't.
A non-conformist.
Yeah, a non-conformist, and you can't be in a political party and be a non-conformist.
Of course.
Kwame, you get it? The system would work against you.
Let's move.
You get it? The system would definitely work against you.
If we can tie this in with the conversation we want to have about the tribunals as well, because
the tribunal
it's security agency accountability, stuff like that. So we want to bring back the tribunals that existed in the past, and I was reading something along the tribunals here in Ghana. The Attorney General of Ghana is introducing the Bill 2026 to Parliament to revive the regional and district tribunals. These proposed tribunals are intended to handle specific cases involving mining, taxes, customs, economic laws, and fraud. However, the bill currently faces strong opposition from the minority, and it goes on and on and on. Will bringing it back do the trick to deal with some of these things?
I mean, I think that so when we talk about the tribunal system, it very much sits within the PNDC era, and as some people would have described or would describe it as the dark days, during those times. And when we talk about the tribunal system, it's got to do with a system where, of course, you are subjected to a trial, because you are deemed to have engaged in certain actions, and you need to be tried in that regard. But there were some excesses from the past, talking about the fact that your right of appeal was taken from you. Usually, it was limited to like just a witness. So the witness comes to say whatever he wants to say, and then you are convicted, and that's it. And all of those things are come to play when you talk about the tribunal system. So, of course, the bill that the Attorney General is reintroducing to Parliament, when you read the bill, the memo, the accompanying memo in itself, you could actually tell that it is well-intentioned. Well-intentioned in the sense that there are a lot of cases that the courts are dealing with, a lot of them. So we call them backlog of cases that the courts are dealing with, and they've not been able to expedite action on same. So, Kwame, a particular matter could travel like years. Woyome's issue, have we had finality to it? We've not had finality. This is but one of the plethora of issues that are in court, that is needing or that needs some finality to be brought to bear. And so what the Attorney General is saying is that, no, if you listen to the minority and the argument they make against the tribunal system, it very much sits within what used to be the case during the PNDC era. And so they say that, well, they are against it. But I think the clarity has been provided by the Attorney General that, no, that is not what we are seeking to do. Perhaps, I'm just thinking that perhaps it could have come under a different name, with a different name. But just the mere mention of tribunal system sends shivers down the spine of a lot of people. And just a few days ago, we spoke to lawyer Aban here, who says that the NDC is trying to bring back the dark days of the PNDC, and so every well-meaning Ghanaian should rise against this and all of that. But let's look at the things on the surface. As we have it, there are a number, I don't know how many, that we have, but I should think that they are in the thousands of cases, if not at the minimum of cases at the court that the court needs to deal with. And so if we have an Attorney General who says that we need to deal with the backlog of cases swiftly, as swift as possible, then I think that it's a good call. Mind you, we are talking about Galamsey. And I heard you, per what you read, mining issues and what have you. I want to believe that the Galamsey issues should be there. Time with that number, there have been the call for the establishment of courts, specialized courts to deal with Galamsey issues. So if you are talking about mining issues or mining cases, I'm sure the Galamsey issues will be there, because all of us want to see some finality to this Galamsey issue. It looks as though, we've so to speak, relegated it to the background again. But really, the situation is still here, and the distraction to our water bodies is still there. The minister is doing a lot of things to ensure that things are done properly. But I want to believe that seated within this very bill would be the swift prosecution of Galamsey issues. So, Kwame, I think that it is well-intentioned. Perhaps the minority and the majority need to sit and engender consensus as regards the bill, so that all of those gray areas that the minority is raising concerns about would actually be ironed out. Mind you, we understand, or I understand that there's a committee. Aside the establishment of the tribunal court system, there's a committee that would ensure that those excesses do not come to play. This wasn't the situation during the PNDC era. So there's some assurances given by the Attorney General that, look, all of those issues that you are talking about, that it will lead to political persecution and what have you, is neither here nor there. You should be rest assured that we are putting in place measures to ensure that the excesses that used to be the case during the PNDC era is not what we are going to experience with the reintroduction of the tribunal system for now. I think that they should get to the negotiation table and ask the relevant questions. The minority can ask the relevant questions. And if it is about perhaps the name, they should relook at it again. And then maybe it can come under a different name. But ultimately, I think that it's a good thing, because when you look at the number of cases that our courts are dealing with, Kwame, it is overwhelming. And you and I and all of us, we have people who have been to the court back. Also is always at the court, and I'm sure also has been to the court like for over 10 years. One case, you always go to the court. So Kwame, I think that is well intentioned. Let's just build consensus on some of these things and move forward.
Good one.
Yes, Kwame, I think that it's come at the right time, and especially when there's been a lot of there's been too. I mean, the court system itself now, as the judges will put it and the lawyers will say, there's a lot of work to be done within the judiciary, and so this is just. I'm sure this is to complement all the other things that are already prevailing, and it's important that we embrace it and move on as a nation. I mean, it will help expedite a lot of some of the things that will just delay entire process when people are looking out for quick action to some of these things that offenses that may happen. And so and the bill is clear. I read some aspect of it, but we don't want to jump over ourselves. We want to see how the deliberations will go on the floor of the House, and I personally want to see it pass so that it will help in expediting some of these cases, especially for Galamsey related, and so that we need quick. We don't delay, because don't forget that lawyers would always find a way of dealing with matters as it ought to be. I mean, due to the provisions of the status, and you cannot fault them. Right now, as we are speaking, you know the issue about the Jemaun Tumi case is becoming something else. And it is not because it is illegal, it is legal. And the lawyers are using every available means to make sure that there is in fact, they absorb every other opportunity available to the situation. And so you see people, when our chair, it is not about our chair. It is about what is available in the statutes that the lawyers would always want to explore. And so it's important. I mean, I'm sure that it will be passed very soon, and then we'll move on as a nation.
I think people will only tremble.
Let me do some messages
when the word tribunal comes up.
Yeah, especially if you experienced it before. If you know somebody who has experienced it. I've heard a lot of stories. Quite a number of them, maybe not too great, but that was then. Things are completely different now, so I don't expect it to be in that kind of, This one says, "Hello, Kwame. Good morning. Kwame, my friend was beaten yesterday morning by these so-called national security guys for refusing to give them way. Kwame, how do you expect a car to give you way when the road is so narrow?" Samuel sent that.
There was a concern yesterday. I was sharing with someone in the Trotsky. It was a similar thing.
This one says, "What informed the NDC elements in the security services, like Raymond Archer, to release Dennis Aboagye? We thought they were going to keep him in their custody forever. Removing him from their custody so early is a sign of defeat and fear.
You can't keep it. You can't keep someone beyond 48 hours.
The NPP members won't stop us from speaking our minds." Okay. This one says, "Good morning, Kwame. I love your age. This one is Longo. I love your radio station. It was turning my radio and I came across you guys talking about birthdays, English breakfast, bad roads, IGP, and school boards and more. However, Kwame, isn't time? Do the courts in Ghana give journalists free roles to expose lazy
slimy politicians who are stealing Ghana's money. All these government workers should be investigated more often. You say, this is my first time listening to your radio station. Whilst listening to you, please, Ghanaian citizens are their own problems because they are always quiet when things go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
First, politicians should be investigated always. As per the hospital matter, the family should sue and take the hospital to court. When you go to hospital in Ghana, their concern is taking a lot of money from you. If they realize that you don't have the money, they ignore you. And why can't our church leaders and kings vote to be presidents? It's just not the politicians who should be presidents. Okay, and you go on and on and on. And you say you are encouraging the young man to take the case to court concerning the passing of his brother. Okay, arguably and undeniably, appointments should be in tandem and in. Hey, this word is it? I used to hear it years ago. Is it a correct word? Pari passu.
Yeah, pari passu. Yeah.
Is it a correct English word?
Yes. Pari passu. It's like
with accountability.
Yes.
You should go with accountability.
Exactly. Pari passu. Yeah.
The fact remains.
I had a friend called Pari passu.
Sometimes takes center stage. Okay. This one says, that's what I'm saying. Just because of 100 Ghana and you stay Ghana cities. Look at what those boys were doing at the Yoko office. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, class. One of the demonstrators was questioned by a journalist on TikTok as to why he joined the demonstration. And he said because he wants the MPP member Raymond Acha to be released. He wants to be released from jail. Raymond was in jail.
Exactly.
So they want him to be released from jail.
Exactly.
I am
Kwame, this trend of threatening state institution, leaders of state institutions, it has to stop. That if power change hands, some people should be. In fact, they should. Uber said they should. I mean, what kind of thinking is this?
Statement, and someday you come into power and you do it, and they could describe it as political persecution. The government will say, "Oh no, it is not."
It's unnecessary.
I mean, if the minority have a problem with bringing back the tribunals, the AG should change it to fast track courts. Period.
It's simple. This is what I was saying.
Okay, but we have it, or we don't have it anymore.
Fast track.
We don't have it anymore.
It's still in existence.
Okay.
So why do you have the backlog of all these cases?
Okay, there's a guy who calls into a show every now and then. He's always angry. He says, "What is the benefit of being a Ghanaian?" Because he doesn't enjoy anything.
Is that Mensa?
No, that's not Mensa. Mensa is in Mataiko.
Yeah, okay.
Today is his birthday, and he wants us to celebrate.
Oh, Mensa and Doc, eh?
Today, very important people are celebrating their birthday. It's just that it's almost 10 o'clock. We've not seen Doctor's action.
Oh no, he'll do something.
And all of those who are wishing Doc happy birthday to it is the phone. And to the best of my knowledge, Alaji Agungu is also planning to support Doc.
Yes.
Oh, Doc will get 5,000 bags of rice.
Yeah.
Somebody sent you a message that you said you don't like iPhone. Me too. It's iPhone I want to give you. Can you imagine? There's all from
but don't worry, you hear from Alaji Sidi.
Alaji will do the needful.
Oh yes, I know.
Just say what you want.
But tell me, I've said what I want. I mean,
you made a wish.
Deliver.
Oh yes.
You don't need bags of rice.
No.
And biscuits and jelly. No. You need an official Maybach that will bring you to work every day.
Simplicity.
An apartment at Laboni so that you don't have to come from Central Region to work every day.
So that he can keep delivering.
Fuel coupons for the year. Very important. Not for the day, for the year.
Every year, yes.
Every day is like, at least every day 500 should do. For your fuel every day. Should be fine. Yeah, 500 every day. So 500 by 365.
For his Maybach?
No, for his Maybach. That man will be paid into your account every week so that you buy your fuel and then you'll be fine. And any other thing that you want as well.
I agree.
We can pay for you to go for holidays.
He deserves it.
Santorini.
Dog deserves it. I agree. He deserves it. And even more.
Or we'll buy you a private jet if you want.
Well,
On that note, we draw the curtains on today's edition of the show. God willing, we'll be here tomorrow. Thank you so much for doing the listening. But before I go, let me acknowledge our sponsor. Review Scratch for Win is here for you. Pick up your phone and dial star 8505 hash, and you could be winning up to 1 million Ghana cedis. When you dial that, choose your station to play the game. You select your stake amount between 5 and 2,000. You choose your lucky card out of the 5 options. You confirm game play and enter your Momo PIN, and you receive your game results and winnings instantly. It's easy, it's fun, and it's exciting. Get ready to scratch, win, and live your best life with Review Scratch for Win. Remember, the short code is star 850 star 5 hash. Review Scratch for Win, Scratch Keke, Nedi Sika say bam, and it's strictly for persons who are 18 and above. We'll be here tomorrow, and happy birthday to everyone celebrating their birthdays this day, including my brother, lawyer Kwesi.